Well, good Friday night, everybody. We're coming to you. We're back home now. We're coming to you from Morganton, North Carolina, which is about 20 miles west of where we live. We're in Morganton tonight because our church puts on our annual youth rally every year where young people from all over the place, many different states, come. We rent out the fairgrounds here in Burke County, and we have a weekend of good, hard preaching and good gospel singing and pray for young people to be saved. So we just got out of church, and we are here tonight at Abele's Family Restaurant. Now, this place has one of probably the widest variety of items on the menu of anywhere. We've been here a couple of times. They have a lot of good burgers, a lot of good sandwiches, just kind of a family type restaurant. We're going to go in here tonight and grab a bite to eat. Somebody's in a hurry to get in there.
They're hungry too.
Yeah, so we're going to go in there tonight to Abele's Family Restaurant here in Morganton, North Carolina. And Abele's Family Restaurant is located at 2115 South Sterling Street in Morganton. That is right off of Interstate 40, exit 105. If you're heading to the west, you'll exit off and turn right, and it's up there on the right. If you're heading to the east from the west, then it will be north of the interstate on your left, on your right as well. So we're going to go in here now, and don't know exactly what we're going to get yet, but we're going to go in here. And here are the hours of the restaurant, and by the way, they do serve the breakfast buffet on Friday nights from 8 to 11. And this is where we had, you tell, I don't remember, was it the wedding room?
When our youngest son got married, their wedding rehearsal dinner was here for the breakfast
After the
buffet.
rehearsal, yeah.
After the rehearsal, yes.
So they got a lot of signs here, a lot of the old vintage signs. There's one for the Blue Ridge Parkway, which runs, well, just north of Morganton by about 20 miles. There's the breakfast bar announcement. We used to have a mom and pop's restaurant in Hickory. I don't know how many of y'all ever seen one of those or not. shop. So some of these signs are a little humorous. I'm trying to be careful which ones I get because some of them's not so good, but they're all over the building in here. So I'm just going to show you around the restaurant a little bit. We're going to walk up to the breakfast bar, but zoom that out just a little bit. Just some really interesting decor in here. So here is the food bar. Let's get down through that really quick. Oh, and I love old trains. I have to show that. Love old trains like that. Okay, so here is the bar, and it looks like they got some of that Hunter's liver mush right on the bar. Looks like fried bologna. I'm kind of wishing I'd gotten that now. Fried shrimp. Fried shrimp. This will be the breakfast bar. And they got soups here. And they do feature Hunter's liver mush here, which is made just up the road in Marion. Yeah, like I say, there's no way to show you every sign in here. It even looks like an old barber shop. They just got a little bit of everything in here. Old bicycle there. This was my boyhood hero right here. Just a little bit more of the... We got Clark Kent here turning into Superman. Isn't that neat? Like I say, just no way to show you everything in here. They have, if they don't have the sign in here, it's not been invented yet. Right here's your checkout. They got all kinds of candies and suckers, and right here you can get you some hot sauces, jellies. Honestly, they got more variety in here than a Cracker Barrel does. Alright, so what did you end up getting tonight?
I got the Jamaican burger. It had grilled pineapple, bacon, Swiss and mozzarella cheese.
Okay.
I think that was it.
And we got what's called the galley. Did you get the galley fries?
I got the galley fries too. She said they're like round and thick fries. Otherwise they're crinkles.
And they're made with seasoning salt.
Yeah.
As opposed to crinkle cut. Alright, have you ever wanted to kick yourself? Because that's how I'm feeling right now. When we were here, 2-3 years back, we noticed they had a lot of burgers and sandwiches, and we said, we're going to come back. I got a burger that night. I think I got what you got tonight, the Jamaican burger with the jerk sauce, and I liked it. But I remember saying they got so much variety on that menu, I wanted to come back and try some of the other burgers. So tonight, I came back and I already had in my mind I was going to try another burger. And I wish I had looked at the buffet first, because that's what I would have gotten. Technically, it's a little late for me to be eating a buffet, but what she's explaining is that on Friday night, when they do the breakfast buffet, they bring out all that other stuff. Normally, if you come any other night, you basically pick one meat, and then you can get like whatever other items, side items, but not another meat.
She said the meat comes from the kitchen, and then you can get anything off the buffet.
Which I guess it's a lot less than what's on it right now.
Correct.
But I saw up there fried shrimp. I saw fried chicken. That bologna started getting to me because I love fried bologna. Ever since Reagan's House of Pancakes, I have loved that fried bologna.
Yeah, it looked pretty thick.
Yeah. So I wish I had seen the buffet and recorded that before I ordered. I would have gone with that. So I see a future visit in the very near future.
On a Friday night.
On a Friday night. This is about 25 miles, about 20 miles, about 25, 30 minutes from where we live. So, but our church is near here. I wish they were doing it again tomorrow night. We could come back tomorrow night, but after services, or on Sunday afternoon. But that's just Friday between those 3 hours that they bring all that out. But I think we're going to be coming back soon for that. But let me get to what I got tonight. I got the teriyaki burger, and it comes with teriyaki sauce, cheddar cheese, pineapple, and I think mayonnaise. And we both got bison burgers.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Now, last bison burger we had was at, what was the name of that place? Three Bear Restaurant? No,
Yeah.
Not Three Bears, Three Bear.
Yeah.
In West Yellowstone, Montana. You would think they knew how to do a bison burger out there. That was like the driest. You might as well have been eating
I was
the
so
sole off the bottom
disappointed.
of your shoe. It was a little better than that, but it was about that texture because they cooked it all the way. So I asked her tonight, I said, you know, bison burger does not have as much fat and cholesterol. It will tend to not be good if it's overcooked. So if you cook them medium, so they said they would. So
Yeah.
This is our first bison burger. I've had bison burgers that are good in different places. But this is the first one we've had since that experience in West Yellowstone.
Yeah, that and West Yellowstone. And when I say disappointing, the reason I say that, how many miles had we traveled that day? We had traveled from, was it Pinedale?
Yeah, well that's not too far, but we had been around half of Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. We had not eaten. No, we got a snack. We got combos. Combos is like our go-to snack, and we were there waiting for Old Faithful. But we were starving, and I remember when I took a bite of that burger, I'm like, this is so dry.
It was dry. It wasn't the flavor that was bad, it was just dry
Dry.
because they overcooked it.
Yeah.
You can't do that with bison.
No.
It's not like ground beef.
But she said that they can cook it, to how we wanted, and we requested medium.
I'll tell you who, if you're ever in Colorado Springs at Garden of the Gods, now I guess it's still there. They had a cafe there. They had a good bison burger.
Yeah,
I really liked
that's been
it.
a long time ago.
And Paul's in Cherokee has a decent bison burger.
Seemed like last time we were there, I got an elk burger.
I didn't like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't like the elk burger, but I did like the bison burger.
yeah. All right, well, I'm looking forward to it.
Yep. All right, so the food is out, and ours look pretty much identical. Mine is the teriyaki burger, and there's those galley fries. You got the same thing, and you got the Jamaican burger, which I think is what I got last time I was here.
I like the little flags.
So you want to try it? Sorry, I'm a little bit out of the video, but I doubt anybody's going to complain about that anyway. But that's the only place I can get the phone to prop and stay. So first of all,
This jerk sauce is amazing.
we got a little bit.
I said that jerk sauce.
We
they
don't
give
have
you little-
microphones.
Yeah.
But it's quiet in here.
You can barely hear any
Yeah.
music.
So galley fries, I got Texas Pete and ketchup on that. I like those. I like those better than I would like crinkle cuts. All right,
I
so
wonder if they have Lowry seasoning on that.
Lowry's.
What is it?
Lowry's.
Lowry's?
You want some?
No, what I was going to say, I wonder if that's what they put on that. These here.
Probably is, yeah.
I don't really like the lettuce tomato on there. I'm going to taste it.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat my
They
tomatoes.
toasted the bun.
Yep, toasted bun, as you can see. Ooh. Yeah,
Making a mess.
I don't like that. I don't like stuff on my hands like that. But so it's also got bacon on it. I forgot to mention that. And that bison burger is not overcooked. I think it's good and moist.
Mine's good and juicy.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's a big improvement over the last one.
Very good. Lettuce and tomatoes always on the side with pickles.
Did you try the fries yet?
Yeah, I dipped it in the jerk sauce. If you want to try it, that's good.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right, we're going to eat and give you our final thoughts. And I am just really loving the decorations in here. They have... Yeah, they sure do. There's a little bit of everything. There's one of those old sea rock cities. You used to see those out driving just out in the country. You'd see them out in the field.
Is this okay?
Interesting.
Thank you. She'll be right with y'all.
All right, we just now realized as we were leaving there's an ice cream shop attached to this as well. So let's walk back through here and take a look at that. Yeah.
She said you can come back here and eat your meal and stuff too.
Oh, wow.
But if you notice on the menu, they have a dump truck Sunday. So this is the dump truck that they put in 23 scoops of ice cream.
23 scoops of ice cream.
I said have at least 4 people.
You're not going to get that tonight, are you?
Not tonight. Since I just had a burger.
Are we going to get an ice cream to top it off?
I don't know. They got some good flavors.
They do, cotton candy.
Your favorite.
Yeah, one of my favorites. There's one of your favorites.
It is.
Are we? Can they do milkshakes? How
They
much
do
you-
have milkshakes. I saw that.
You want a milkshake? Let me zoom up on those prices there. We didn't even know this was. Did you know this was attached to it?
Not till I went to go wash my hands. I looked and saw it in here.
Okay. I know I keep trying to stop this recording, and I see another sign that interests me. So
Yeah, I saw that one. I'm like, take up people.
I asked one of the waitresses. I said, "Is there a sign y'all don't have here?" There's one I need right there, I think.
I got the chocolate mint.
And
you got
that'd
the-
be yours on the left, and there's my cotton candy on the right.
And she put
Little
sprinkles.
sprinkles, all right.
Pretty.
And the surprises just keep coming. We walked out the back door by the ice cream parlor, and they got a little seating area out here as
They got
well.
a fountain going over there.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
All right, just coming out of Abele's family restaurant. Is that really the right time? 10:20. They're open till 11, so we've been here well over an hour. We got here a little after 9. What I thought was going to be a very simple, short review kind of just kept unfolding as we go. It's the only way I know to say it. We've been here twice before, is that right? Right after Tyler's wedding rehearsal, and then you and I came one evening. We were up here for something, and we came one evening and just got a burger. And I remember saying then I wanted to come back because they had such a wide variety of burgers and sandwiches too. But I forgot about the buffet. I knew they had like a breakfast buffet. I think that's what we all got after the rehearsal that night.
Yeah.
But I didn't remember it, and I didn't remember them having actually other food as well. So I kind of kicked myself a little bit because I went ahead and ordered before I walked around the restaurant, and wish I hadn't have done that. I don't really need a buffet this time of night, but I would like to come back and do that. But this is not a place we get too much. I think this is our third time overall, first time ever doing a video here. But why don't you start off and just tell your thoughts, and then I'll tell mine.
So it is a nice restaurant. I remembered all the little signs and stuff like that. I forgot some of the retro stuff that they had in there as well. So I was telling him, I said, there's so much to see and look at in the restaurant. Like where the buffet is, they got like a street light, old-timey bicycles. There's just a lot. So it's very nice inside. A huge menu to choose from. I mean, sandwiches, burgers, regular food, then the ice cream, desserts and stuff like that. And I didn't realize I had the little ice cream parlor place. And the girl says you can sit at the counter and order your food and sit there and eat. But that's just kind of, like a little, I guess, retro look there. So I got the Jamaican bison burger. Mine was probably cooked just maybe medium well. It had some pink to it. It was a little tough in some places, but not as bad as what I've had before. But it was good. I'll probably just go with a regular burger next time. But the grilled pineapple on it was delicious. It had mozzarella and maybe Swiss cheese on it, along with the pineapple. It was good. Got the galley fries. You don't realize how filling those things are. I was a lot of those. It was really good. And then the milkshake, I mean, she made that look pretty with all the sprinkles, or yours has got sprinkles, but extra chocolate syrup and stuff. Really.
And what kind did you get? Chocolate mint?
Chocolate mint, and she put extra chocolate and cherry and everything on top. So she made them look nice. Had a really nice waitress. I didn't catch her name.
Amanda, I think.
Amanda,
She said.
okay.
I think you were going to the bathroom when she came out and gave her name.
Okay, because she, I asked for some more drink and she had forgotten. She said, I'm sorry, my daughter called me, and she was explaining that her daughter, who's 16, has had seizures since she was 10. So I said, that's fine. You had to take a call, check, make
We
sure.
told her we'd pray for her daughter. If she didn't, I don't even know if she knew we was making a YouTube video or not, but she seemed appreciative that we said we'd pray. So I know we got a lot of people who watch this channel that will say a prayer for her, but she's 16 years old and has an issue with seizures and has had to have 911 or call 911. I'm not trying to air her business. I guess that's okay for us to say, but it's basically a prayer request.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But it was very good. I enjoyed my meal, and we'll definitely come back.
Yeah. Tonight I did get the bison burger. Bison is lower cholesterol, lower fat than beef. The thing is, because of that, you don't want to overcook it, or it's almost inedible, like the one we had last year in Montana. You think out west, that's where you get the best bison burgers, and I'm sure there's some places out there that do them good. Just the place we went was not one of them, at least that round. I liked mine tonight. It had, I think it was more medium well than medium, but it's still enough pink left in it that it had some moisture. Mine was not dry and chewy at all. Mine was actually good.
Outer edges on mine.
Yeah, I really liked the bun here. They had the toasted bun. Mine had the pineapple, cheddar cheese, bacon. Had bacon.
Mine
on
had
it.
bacon too. Yeah.
Yeah, ours were very similar.
I think mine had jerk sauce, whereas yours had teriyaki.
Had teriyaki. That's probably the only difference. But I liked the galley fries. I guess they were kind of like round or oval shaped,
It's
slices
just
of potato.
potatoes,
Yeah, and I liked those. I made a comment in there that if there's ever been a metal vintage sign invented, it's in there. If you want to see every sign that's ever been invented, I even turned to a waitress. I said, "Is there any sign in here y'all don't have?" And I didn't show you half of them. I just tried to do a quick pan around and focus on some of them, but they literally have signs for everything.
They do.
They've got wooden Indian statues. They've got a Superman in a phone booth. Clark Kent turned into Superman. Everything, if you can think of it, it's in that building right there. This is a neat little stop. If you're traveling Interstate 40, it's right here off the interstate. It's not like you have to drive a long way. It's less than a mile from it. It's not even half a mile, I don't guess. And it's basically what, I don't know if you call it, it's not like a retro diner, but it's what I call old-timey, old-fashioned family restaurant with a lot of things from yesteryear to decorate the walls. It's a lot. I liked it better tonight than what I remember liking it before.
Me too.
It's just very interesting in there. I wish I could have gotten everything in there, but the video would be 30-40 minutes long if I did.
And there was other people sitting, and they probably wouldn't want us ever taking pictures above their heads.
So anyway, we kind of talked about coming back here for a while. We decided tonight was a good night, since we're not usually in Morganton except for church, but we were tonight and for our church event. So just decided it's a good time to come. So anyway, I think that's everything. There was a few things I know I wanted to say. Yeah, you discovered the ice cream place. I didn't even know that was there.
Yeah, I didn't know. I knew they had ice cream because they had it on the menu, the dessert menu.
So once we got our milkshakes, we went, and by the way, the cotton candy milkshake's very good. Once we got our milkshakes, we went out another door, and out the door we came in, we discovered a whole outside seating area that I didn't know was there either. So it was almost like you turn a corner and there's something new. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video of Abele's Family Restaurant. And if you like this video, like and subscribe.
Give it a thumbs up and find and follow us on Facebook.
Have a wonderful and blessed evening.